Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel for a care guide on the green-spotted pufferfish, Dichotomyctere nigroviridis, also known as Tetradon nigroviridis. These fish are about $15 in Toronto, Canada. They are native in the Brackish rivers and estuaries of Borneo and Sumatra. Green-spotted pufferfish have a body similar to other popular pufferfish, such as the Dwarf pufferfish and the Fahaka pufferfish. It is rounded and tapers off to a point at the tail fin. They also have large lips which can look like they are smiling at you and have buck teeth, sometimes referred to as a beak. Green-spotted pufferfish have a rich green-colored body with dark spots and a whitish belly with translucent fins. They are a scaleless fish and lack gill covers, which can make them more prone to diseases such as marine velvet, ick, and internal parasites. GSPs are often sold as freshwater fish and kept in freshwater at the fish shop. However, they will only do well in freshwater for a short time, as adults require brackish water. They are most likely wild caught when you see them at the fish store, as they are difficult to breed. They get about 6-7 inches and live to about 10 to 15 years. Some people even recorded them living to 20 years old. GSPs are very active swimmers and hang out in the middle and bottom of the aquarium. They swim in erratic patterns, constantly flapping their pectoral fins and swimming up and down the water column. Green-spotted pufferfish require a moderate level of care and good upkeep. They tend to be more difficult to care for as adults. They are intelligent fish and have great personalities, but it doesn't come without a downfall, as these fish are aggressive fin nippers, and aggressive in general as adults. They look similar to figure 8 puffers that get about 4 inches and are less aggressive. Green-spotted pufferfish can get along with fish for several months. However, as soon as they see a weakness or the tank becomes crowded, the puffer will likely eat the other fish. A fun fact about these fish, similar to other pufferfish, their flesh contains tetrodotoxin, the same toxin seen in porcupine fish and triggerfish. This poses no threat to hobbyists as long as you don't eat it. It is advised not to use a net when transporting these fish. Instead, use a cup, bowl, or bag to prevent them from puffing up with air. On occasion, hobbyists may even catch these fish puffing up on their own, which typically happens when the fish is frightened or threatened. Hobbyists should proceed with caution when adding green-spotted pufferfish to a reef tank. Some hobbyists have successfully kept them with corals such as chalices and brain corals, but others reported their corals being picked at. If you are willing to risk the health of your corals for a GSP, keeping the fish well fed at all times will reduce the chances of them bothering the corals. Feeding green-spotted pufferfish can be tricky and is pretty much the reason why I haven't kept them. They are carnivores and love crustaceans and meaty foods and should be fed 1 to 2 times a day. It is important to feed them snails about the size of the pufferfish's eyes or hard-shelled foods so the shell can wear down their beak-like teeth. If the teeth grow too long, they won't be able to eat, and if ignored, it can lead to starvation. It's common for hobbyists to keep a dedicated snail breeding tank to feed these guys, but having a variety in their diet is key to good health. Green-spotted pufferfish will usually overeat themselves to death if given too much food, so be careful of the feeding portions. Juveniles can be fed snails, brine shrimp, plankton, krill, crickets, cockles, prawns, whitebait, worms, and ghost shrimp. And adults can be fed clams, mussels, squid, scallops, shrimp, crab legs, oysters, lobsters, and crayfish. Green-spotted pufferfish should be kept in a minimum 30-gallon aquarium for one specimen. The tank should have plenty of rockwork and should be well filtered as they are sensitive to poor water conditions. Other things that can be included is a power head pump to increase the water flow, as well as crushed coral as a substrate to maintain alkalinity. A lid is also a good idea as these fish are known to jump. GSPs will be good in water with a temperature of 78 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit or 25 to 28 degrees Celsius with a pH between 7.5 and 8.2. As I mentioned earlier, these fish require brackish water. If you buy them from a freshwater aquarium, it is important to transition them over a 2 to 4 hour period, while monitoring the fish for any signs of stress. They are adaptable from low-end brackish to low-end saltwater, or 1.005 to 1.026 specific gravity. When acclimating, you'll need to either drip acclimate them to an established tank with ideal salinity levels, or you'll need to slowly add salt to the existing freshwater aquarium to reach target specific gravity levels. These fish are best kept as a single specimen or maybe in a species-only tank. When looking for tank mates for a green-spotted pufferfish, keep in mind that these fish are aggressive and the temperament varies between individual fish. Most tank mates will likely be eaten, but you may get away with some mollies, scats, monos, archerfish, bumblebee gobies, and other green-spotted puffers. Some people have also successfully kept them with clownfish. When it comes to sexing these fish, it is said to be next to impossible, even for experts. It's usually found out by dissection or if they happen to lay eggs, which is rare. You may be able to guess based on males showcasing more intense colors and by having a more streamlined body compared to their rounder female counterparts. Breeding in captivity is said to be next to impossible, but it has been recorded in 2009 by the University of Florida. Thank you for watching my care guide on the green-spotted pufferfish. In my opinion, this fish should be left for experienced hobbyists, but if you are newer, at least you are in the right place and taking the right steps to succeed. As always, rough notes will be posted below in the description. If you have anything you'd like to add, please comment. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.